Hey guys, it's Jason here. I'm back again at Key Skills Extended. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be alive. This is the best time to be alive. With all what's happening, you get to see the world changing and becoming something totally different, to what I remember when I was growing up. So some changes are scary, but I think it's about time some changes were made. But yeah, so thank you for joining me, and I'm hoping that I find you very well and you're keeping good where you are with family, with friends, and all of that. And what if you're studying, if you're working, if you stay-at-home mom, stay-at-home dad, everything's good. I hope so. But yeah, so thank you for having me, and I have a very interesting topic. I say that every time with my topics, but because they all are. So this week I'll be talking to you, sit comfortably, about a topic called a gift that keeps on giving. And what is that? Easy. Coming right after this. Hey guys, it's me again. Thank you for sitting through that quick advertising. But yeah, thank you for sitting through that and just following us on our Key Skills Extended channel, YouTube, Instagram, as well as Vimeo. We've got Facebook as well, so we're pretty much everywhere. So it's gonna be a snappy one, but I thought let me share. How do we get a gift that keeps on giving? This is based on an idea that I've had. I was just thinking sometime this week. I'm like, why do we sell our bodies for money? Why does the world or industries or employers like to prostitute people to sell your body for money? And don't go too far. I'm not talking about the other types of selling your body. And people are doing that. Those who want to do that, that's on them. But what I'm saying is, we are also doing the same thing by exchanging our energy, because it's our body that we use to do the work, and then we get paid for it, and then we go back with that money to then put it back in the body. It's very confusing. So I was thinking, I'm like, how can we separate ourselves from being enslaved by the world that is prostituting everyone being prostituted. Those who are working, especially we work for other people. You see yourself that this system will never allow you to become anything more than the worker or the laborer, because the system is set up in a way that it needs people to feed it, so it keeps on taking our energy. Someone else dies, they get replaced by another person tomorrow. So it's amazing how, when it happens, you don't see it, but yeah, it is a trap. It is a massive trap. So I was like, okay, how do we then get to a point where we have gifts that keeps on giving? If you look at all these guys who are millionaires and billionaires who are, living life to the full, in quotes, I think they knew they find a way of dealing with that concept, a gift that keeps on giving. So this is coming from a place where I was like, okay, now, if I then wanted to do something, invest in something now, not investing money, we're not talking about money here, but I'm just talking about, let's say I wanted to create a course. This is for creatives. I wanted to create a course where I'm going to be teaching people. What I'm doing here, this is not a course, this is just information we share. There's no charge for this. Don't get it twisted, guys. We're just sharing and learning and growing together. But I'm like, if I was to start a course now where I'll sell online, how does that work? And then I realized that if, let's say, I create a course today of teaching keyboards, I like teaching keyboard and piano. I create a course today, a 10-part course, teaching people how to play and how to work out major scales, how to do minor movements, how to work out your pentatonics, how to do your jazz, your blues scale and all of that. So if I was to put a course that's got 5 courses within it, and then sell it for $5 a piece. Let's say they're 10 minutes each, and then sell it for $5 a piece, and then it's 5 of them, and then you have people, usually one person buys, they'll buy the second one if they're happy. But the idea is every time someone buys, your labor is already been done, so you're not going back again to do the same thing. So I think that's where I got the word investment. So I create a course, and then I put it on Udemy or any other platforms that you can sell your content. What you have people buying that thing over and over. So it keeps generating money while you're sleeping. So that's the model that most business people have done. But other businesses will arrest you for the rest of your life. You still make money, but they'll never allow you to sit down and actually enjoy it, unless you get to a place where where the filthy rich are filthy rich. That doesn't sound right, but yeah. So once you get to that place, then obviously you don't care for work and whatnot. You still work, but your work is delegated to other people. But what I'm saying is, most people who are middle class up, who runs businesses, they actually have to get up in the morning and do the work. So there's no gift that keeps on giving, because they are still selling their body, their time, to then make an exchange to get something back. So I'm like, how do we then come out of it? So I'm like, okay, let's just open the platform and talk about it. I think for our area that we're in, the industrial era is gone. It's been gone for a long time now. It was on its way out anyway, and technology has taken over. And anyone now has an opportunity to teach someone, to learn something from someone without actually leaving the comfort of your home. So if we don't use this opportunity, we'll be left behind. We'll be left. There's a terminology that's used on the wrong side of history. I don't want to be that. But so I'm like, so if we do this as creatives, you teach guitar, you do your small courses. If you need any help from Key Skills, we can actually come and help you with camera. Hopefully when all this settles down with COVID and whatnot, we can get together. But what I'm saying is, I don't think we have any reason why not to do it. I'm in the middle of creating my own course now that's going to be available on different platforms where I can sell it. So it will be about keyboard, it will be about running Premiere Pro and all of that, just softwares and whatnot, creating beats on what you will call it, Logic Pro X, and do all of those stuff. I'll be showing just a few different things and sharing screens with people, but I'll make them courses, and this is not one of those. It's just a chart, and I'm like, I need to see how it goes, because I still take odd jobs. I still work odd jobs here and there, just to invest in what we need to make these shows available and to keep us afloat during COVID as well. So I was like, we need to to be thinking like that. So we're in a technology era, so everything is all online. People are still spending, don't be fooled when you hear people saying there's no money. There's plenty of money. People are buying things. If something is of interest to you, you will still buy it. There's no way that you ignore something you like because you think you don't have money. If there's something in there and you have the money, you will purchase it. So that's why I think. So I thought, let's just talk about this a little bit and just open the platform and let's think about it. Let's think about it. That's what I would say. A gift that keeps on giving is something that you work at once and you cease to work, and then it keeps generating. Someone will buy that course today, whatever course you create today, and someone else will buy it in 5 years. Just imagine, you only did work once, but it's being bought by different generations, by different people. And you can have it online, hopefully internet will still be there in 20 years. Where is it going? Where would it go? I don't think it will go anywhere. But you have it today, and then you upload it in one of these platforms, unless the platform disappears and whatnot. But you can still reload it somewhere else. But the fact that you can sell it year in, year out, to different people, and someone comes across your information, they want to buy it. That's what I call an investment / without work. You do the initial work, but there is no need to keep going back. You can create other contents, but every time you create, it's a one-off thing. It's a one-off input, and then that's it. The output comes over and over. It triples, it doubles, it whatever, it quadruples, and then it's in return to the investment that you have done. So I thought let's share it. Let's share it because that sounded really good when I was thinking through it. I'm like, all right, so the technology, it allows us to do that. So instead of us maybe worrying about where am I going to get the next job, maybe you don't need the next job. Maybe you need a course online. If you know how to do stuff, just create whatever you're doing. You won't go wrong with that, because guess what? If someone doesn't buy it, your course is still there. You've done the work, and you're done with it. You can even go back and do these dead-end jobs, but at least you have something that you might actually get you get someone buying it tomorrow. Who knows? Buy it next year. Someone will buy it eventually. Someone will come across it and say, I like this. As long as it's good content, it's created with dignity and whatnot, you will sell it with no issues. So let's say you're a guitarist, you're a bassist, you do art. I know a girl that does art very well, and she's selling her art. I don't know if she has another job, but she's selling her art. She's doing her thing. She creates these arts and the artistic work, and she sells it. She gave me a quote. I think it was some 30 to 50 pounds a piece, and I said, oh, can you create something for me? She's like, yeah, sure. So I'm still waiting on it. But what I'm saying is, even if you have a job, but if you're creative, you like doing stuff, rather you invest time making that a course and then load it up in different platforms and just watch your wallet grows. Watch your wallet become something, and you'll be better for it at the end. So yeah, that's what I thought. Let me bring in and share with you guys. It's always interesting to find these ideas and share, and I'm sure they're helping someone out there. So yes, so with this, after that, I think I wanted to mention that we have, I think, 3 to 4 more episodes of this one, the Key Skills extended on how-to ideas on this top 10 of that 10 things to do that. So that's gonna be 3 more episodes, and then that's gonna end, and we're gonna do a second series. However, Key Skills extended on this particular one is gonna carry on. We're gonna do a podcast without the video, so it's gonna be audio, and we'll let you know, guys, where it's at, so you can look us up when we're all set up, and we're gonna load all of this stuff in there for your consumption, really. And we're gonna go to the next series, and we're gonna be doing other things then. But otherwise, yeah, thank you for watching, and don't forget to do the right thing and subscribe, and do the right thing as well again, and share. Make sure that people see it, and someone might learn something. I guarantee there's always an opportunity for me to learn, and I'm sure it's the same with you guys viewing this. Not knowing something is actually dangerous. So it's good to know some things, even if you're not going to need it, but it's good to know. It's good to know that a car, it might hit you if you cross the road. So it's good to know that you need to keep an eye on yourself and keep an eye out, for cars on the road. So even if you're not going to go out, but knowledge is not bad, because you're not going to do it. So that's my view. But otherwise, what we do here, what we say here, it is all good. And take good care of yourself and the ones that you love. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.